Summer weather feels so frustratingly close, but boating season has already sort of started in the state. Watercraft inspections have resumed around Wyoming, meaning any watercraft transported into the state until November 30th must undergo a mandatory inspection for aquatic invasive species. Inspections must be done by a certified AIS inspector prior to launching on any Wyoming waters. A listing of inspectors is on the Game and Fish website. Boaters should plan ahead for inspections. Boaters in northeast Wyoming reservoirs should be aware of some changes. This year, there will not be boat ramp restrictions at Keyhole or Glendo reservoirs. Existing check stations in Beulah and Torrington, as well as Glendo and Keyhole reservoirs, will now operate with increased staffing and hours, along with two new check stations in the towns of Newcastle and Manville. These changes were prompted after the discovery last summer of zebra mussels at nearby Pactola Reservoir in South Dakota, just 30 miles from the Wyoming border, which significantly increased the risk to Wyoming waters. Keyhole and Glendo are frequent destinations for boaters who also visit Pactola. All boaters must stop when encountering an open AIS check station on their route of travel. Now, inspections go a lot faster if watercraft are clean, drained, and dry upon arrival. If you don't encounter an open AIS check station, it's still the boater's responsibility to get an inspection before launching. Locations can be found on the Game and Fish website. Look under Fishing and Boating. Along with watercraft registration, all watercraft used on Wyoming waters must have an AIS decal. Both are available online. A combination watercraft registration and AIS decal can be purchased for 1 or 3 years for boats registered in Wyoming. For the most recent and up-to-date information on Wyoming AIS, visit the Game and Fish website. Now, if you're looking for something to spend your tax return on, consider upgrading your boat's safety gear. Upgraded life jackets for all who'll be on board this summer is a good idea, especially if some of those don't fit anymore. Fire extinguishers, throwable life preservers, an air horn, and an updated first aid kit are relatively cheap and valuable to have in case you need them. A listing of required safety equipment is in the latest watercraft regulations. This is Ray Hageman with the Wyoming Game and Fish Department.